What's going on, guys? Jetxc here, and it's that time of the week. We have the routine maintenance update for Browndust2, and the character Wilhelmina is pretty much on the way, but let's get into everything else before we talk about her. So, if you guys remember way back during the live stream, they talked about the full moon update here and Sonya. So we're going to be getting a little look into Sonya's backstory, and everything with the candidate experiments, right? So this will be pretty interesting. We'll see how this goes, and obviously Sonya is in the same category as like Darian. If enough people like her, then they will add them as a character hopefully in the future, right? And again, Sonya seems to be pretty popular from what I saw in the live stream, just based off her design and everything like that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, her event story is on the way. New Fiend Hunt, typical. We've got the item shop, nothing new there. We have Iron Monarch Wilhelmina, Admiral Sylvia, codename Shara, and White Cat Row. Admiral Sylvia, I gotta see if I have her +5. I keep forgetting if I do. I think I already do. I'll have to double check. But she's definitely a solid water unit. Okay, so this is interesting here. To be very honest with you guys, I don't feel the need that this is like needed because, all right, let me read it real quick. So silhouette mode update, a silhouette mode feature will be added to censor explicit illustrations. When silhouette mode is activated, all illustrations in the game will appear blacked out to all cutscenes. Oh, and all cutscenes will be disabled. However, small icon images will not be affected by silhouette mode. And essentially you can like triple tap or press a certain hotkey on PC to activate it where they black out. So the thing is, you can pause. Technically, you can pause in between cutscenes, and now with the skip button, you can skip them. So I don't know. In my opinion, this is kind of redundant because you could just turn off cutscenes. Like, there's no way you're out in public and I don't know. Like even if you forget to turn it off, you could skip them, and then once the cutscenes are over, you can turn them off. But okay, cool, whatever. We've got a silhouette mode. I don't know. Maybe I just feel like it's kind of redundant, but it's cool. So yeah, new silhouette mode is coming. Last night's scores have been updated. There are different achievements and titles. I guess I'll finally give Last Night another try, see if we can hit 1 billion. I haven't touched Last Night in like gosh, I think it's been at least 4 months. So we'll just try it out on my end, see how it goes. But yeah, we've got a bunch of titles here. If you hit 1 billion, The Final Stronghold, Shield of Hope, Immortal Guardian. Everything else stays the same in terms of rewards, but gold will scale up to 300k. So honestly, a nice little place to get some gold every day. Auto revival improvements. The default setting for auto revival option ability skills will be set on. To address the inconvenience where auto revival setting was being disabled in certain scenarios, running out of ability pills, all battle characters are dying, or all characters with revival skills dying, the setting will now remain enabled in those situations. So nice little quality of life for auto revival. If someone dies, it'll automatically pop up, is what I'm guessing here. So a nice little update there, and a tutorial for it will also be happening as well. Cool. All right. Improved object collection convenience. The display of collectible objects, finds, investigation items, treasure chests on the field will be improved for easier tracking. When you tap the mini-map and toggle view on field on at the bottom, icons for available collectibles will be shown. Okay, so if you're missing any treasure chests, you'll be able to find them. Cool. If there are no remaining items, the icons will not be displayed. Awesome. Content shop improvements. This is nice. So the Mirror War shop in Evil Castle shops will now appear easier to access via the shop tab at the bottom of the home menu. You can find the content shop as a third icon from the left with the shop within the shop tab, which includes the Mirror War shop, Evil Castle shop, and Guild shop. So another little quality of life without you having to go into the packs to get to the shop, right? And of course, you can still access it through the NPCs whenever you go into the packs. Let's see. NPC character resource memory optimization. Memory optimization will be progressed. Download size for this update will be larger than usual due to this. They also mention here, we'd like to address concerns regarding possibility of missing out on rewards for Gluppy Diner. They essentially said that after level 30, there's no reason you need Gluppy Diner stars, so they're telling fans no need to worry, you're not missing out on anything. There won't be anything beyond level 31. So that's just an FYI. I guess people are complaining about it. Now, Wilhelmina, chat. I think everybody likes her design. I haven't really seen anyone hate on Wilhelmina. I think overall people are excited for her, especially with what she's been teased to do. So 10 out of 10 design. Let's take a look at her kit. Attack the enemy 12 times, dealing physical damage equal to 60% of your attack per hit. +1, you go from 5 SP to 4, and at +5, you get essentially 81% of attack going from 60%. And then with the skill potential, you're adding an extra 14% here, and then reduce SP down by 1, so it'll be 3 SP. And then with the extra 14%, you're looking at you're looking at 95%. So honestly, pretty interesting here, guys. Yeah, essentially, like we've been saying for the longest, this is basically a carbon copy of Hikage. And what's even crazier is the weapon for her has crit damage. So I will say this, because of the Senran Kagura collab, I did pull for Hikage's weapon because it gave crit damage. I also tried to pull for Yumi's weapon, but I didn't manage to get it. So this may be, oh man, it's such a, it feels like such a bait, but man, wait, I might need to pull for the weapon, bro. I might need to, we'll see. But this is gonna be an easy +5 for those of you that missed out on Hikage. I guess since this character will be available, I would say minimum +1, but if you max her +5, you're going to enjoy the benefits of a really busted unit. But obviously, if you don't have the resources, +1 is always the way to go, and then you can get her SP down to another -1, making it 3. So, up to you, but if you're asking me personally, I'm definitely +5ing. She's going to be very, very needed in all future content as basically a second Hikage. So, I don't know. All teams, whether it's magic or physical, will be boosted with her chaining effect. So, yeah, I'm excited. Alright, and then we keep scrolling down here. Admiral Sylvia. Oh, man, I remember Admiral Sylvia. She was so popular back in the day. Admiral Sylvia, honestly, if... she's one of those characters that don't have, like, the +1 benefit. So I'm gonna be honest, I would say for a lot of you, it's probably best to just get a copy, right? For the home screen, and just to say that you have her. Because if, in order for you to really get an effect, at +2, you get, so at +2, instead of, alright, well, let me read it here. So, apply an energy guard to yourself equal to 550% of your attack. This effect wears off after being hit 4 times versus being hit 3 times at +1, right? And then at +3, you get -1 SP. So it's kind of all over the place when it comes to the skills. So to be honest, you might end up getting a copy. Although she is one of the few water units that are physical that do a good amount of damage. So I don't know. I'll talk about it in the future when she comes out. But that's just my initial thoughts on her. Skill potential cooldown reduced by 4 turns. And then energy guard hit count +2, which is really nice. But yeah, and then we've got her weapon here, and then we've got reruns of gear, costume pickup schedule. So Iron Wilhelmina, Admiral Sylvia, and code name as Shara. And then after that, we should be getting the Rubia costume, and that we'll get like the new cutscene for that too. But that will be around April 30th, or yeah, just around May, and then we'll be getting a new chapter and all that stuff probably too. So, okay, anyway, that's pretty much it. A bunch of bug fixes here. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Again, I think Wilhelmina is going to be a really popular character easily. Me personally, I will be maxing her out. So, I'm excited. Alright, guys, I got to get out of here. Later.